I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. Nope. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, people have been cheering when back as like missing shots or whatever.
Shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was.
The boxing world had plenty to say after Manny Pacquiao's return against Mario Barrios. Promoter Eddie Hearn shared his surprise at Barrios' performance, noting that despite a clear size advantage, he didn't capitalize on key opportunities. Hearn suggested Barrios may have been hesitant or overly cautious in the ring, leaving many to wonder if we saw the full potential of either fighter that night.
Sounds like really? Yeah, Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that. But moving forward,
listen, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. You had obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Barrios? Yeah, but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios. But I don't know, maybe he's going to win. Is he going to the scorecards now?
He's going to score.
Really? 7-1.
Rolando Rolly Romero echoed the sentiments of many fans, praising Pacquiao for his sharp movement and composure. He said the performance reminded everyone why Pacquiao remains such a respected figure in the sport. While the fight didn't end in a knockout, Romero felt it was a meaningful contest filled with excitement and high-level technique.
Everybody follow my boy King Robert.
King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already follow King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
You better show him more love.
Before you fight Ryan Garcia, I told you to kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, the last fight. Shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly. Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. My brother. Pacquiao looked good for those first 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Flip City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what do you think about the fight?
Oh man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's
what'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Former opponent Keith Thurman had a unique take on the bout, placing a successful bet on a draw and walking away with $8,500. Thurman explained that he expected a closely contested fight due to both men's reputations and skill sets. For him, the outcome wasn't just luck. It was a reflection of his deep understanding of both fighters' abilities and styles.
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the ticket.
You want to see the ticket? Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why did you think it was going to be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
So I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. Nope. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why. But it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket.
You guys are blocking it.
First
You
ticket.
gotta move to the right.
wait, how much you win? You won $8,500.
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought it was a draw, though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got
But Pacquiao, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters.
Chris Algieri, who also faced Pacquiao in the past, admitted he was impressed by the 46-year-old's performance. He didn't expect Manny to keep such a steady pace across 12 rounds. At the same time, Algieri expressed disappointment in Barrios, feeling the younger fighter didn't fully utilize his strengths. For him, the night revealed more about what Barrios didn't do than what Pacquiao accomplished.
Jerry, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going? We gotta
go this way, right?
Is it? That's right? Okay.
We go up and out,
super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it just wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it?
Despite many believing he edged out the win, Manny Pacquiao remained humble in his post-fight comments. He shared mixed feelings about the draw, saying he wasn't fully satisfied with his performance. Still, he expressed pride and gratitude for returning to the ring at this stage in his career. His honest reflection earned further respect from fans around the world.
You enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really favor to me, like I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
One fan captured the mood on social media, saying Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy. The comment highlighted the delicate balance between legacy and status. Meanwhile, Barrios' trainer defended their preparation, saying their strong training camp and a judge scoring the fight in their favor showed that Barrios did enough in the eyes of some. It was a quiet but confident response to criticism.
This is Jonathan Agger of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. And he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other 2 judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds, and obviously he had the crowd behind him, and I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't, and we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature, but at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens.
Boxer Brian Mendoza offered a more reserved perspective. He acknowledged Pacquiao's effort, but believed that some fans may have been influenced by nostalgia. Mendoza felt the fight was close and argued that excitement around Pacquiao's return may have swayed public opinion. For him, the performance didn't clearly favor either fighter, and that emotional investment should not outweigh objective analysis.
He came up
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario. But it's, people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this. So I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up. So I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got.
Ring Magazine joined the conversation, tweeting that Pacquiao still has it after his spirited performance. In his post-fight interview, Barrios himself gave credit to Pacquiao's power, noting that even at 46, Manny was still sharp and dangerous. Barrios' honest comments helped explain his cautious approach and gave fans insight into what it's like to face a legend in the ring.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. Because people forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this. So I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up. So I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got.
Most analysts agreed the fight was competitive, with both fighters showing strengths. Pacquiao relied on experience and timing, while Barrios carried the pressure of being a young champion. While many saw the draw as fair, some analysts felt Barrios could have shown more urgency given his physical advantages. His cautious approach sparked debate about whether he was fighting to win or simply to avoid losing.
Performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst champion, world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw. Majority draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd, or God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Commentator Zapata offered a tough but analytical view, saying he was surprised by the draw and felt Pacquiao had done enough to win. He believed Barrios didn't fully capitalize on his strengths, even when he had moments of success. While noting Pacquiao wasn't in peak form, Zapata argued that Barrios didn't rise to the occasion. He emphasized that future matchups, especially against rising contenders, will require more assertiveness from Barrios to succeed at the top level.